Warning: before you watch this video, ask your parents' guardian to watch the video if you are under the age of 13 and have them help, as this video is created for 13 years old or older. So please make sure it is permitted for you to watch if you are under the age of 12 or younger to avoid any harm and damage from the material. Hello everyone. I'm making a video on a tip on how to clean your CDs with toothpaste, but also I can show you a tip. For not only having enough toothpaste, you can use a cotton swab or still with your finger, even though cotton swab can be more effective. The electronic candle spray, people said 6 inches, but you should use at least 7.25 away from 7 and not 7.5, but 7.25 inches away from your CD. So you need this toothpaste and measuring tape. Now, measuring tape is part of the requirement. Whatever the measuring tape is, I'll show it to you in a second. Compressed air can. Right here, it shows this. Compare these, and then I'll show you on the disc. Back to 60 frames per second mode. Like this far, I'm going a little bit more than 7 inches, 0.25 on the measuring tape. So it's 7 and like opposite of quarter until the next number though. Move all this out of the way. Make sure it's far enough. And if you haven't done this before, which I already have, do this. If you have this used at least more than twice before, do this. So that way, if there's any excessive fluid, it does not go on the disc. Since I kind of started it, I'll finish this up right here. Of course, first do that to help reduce any dust, reduce douche, reduce residue, help to prevent dust from coming in. That's why part of it I kind of know is that cloth can also not just carry dust. It depends from if I grab it which room, but I'm talking about what also I'm talking about is dust that can be removed by using this, but make sure it's far. That's why it was quick. When you see it's changed, the game is called The Incredible Machine, made by Serial Attractions. Now, this is one of the awesome computer games I played growing up, but that's not what I'm talking about because it's just a game. It's because that way, when you play computer games, watch a movie, because that way, also you can use the toothpaste. And I'll show you that in a second. Right here, it's hard to do it with one hand using the phone, but I'm gonna do this now. Around there. It's a little too much, but hold on. Squeeze to go help put this back in for a minute or a second if you can do it quick enough. Now there's somewhat less, but let's try this on a CD now. Right here, toothpaste on a CD like this. Right here. Now I watched some videos where some people put another little addition of toothpaste, but I'll show you. Has to be a thin, nice layer. Now I'm not the best at it, but at least this can help by taking time. Not enough toothpaste on one side. Well, other side too, but more on that side. You can see right here. Now, like I said, you can do it with cotton swab if that's more helpful, but take your time and let it be. So that way, when you have enough time and handling how to get rid of scratches that you could. Now, you can use Brasso if you have like a PS2 game that doesn't work at all or rarely works. Also, for if you prefer to use it on a computer game over scratches as shown instead of toothpaste, but you have to be careful. Now, moderately light, you have to use it and be moderately light on the GameCube ones because they're like these but mini small discs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because a smaller disc would take less supplement in a way, but at least you can do this. Be careful not to be too hard. Now it's getting a lot better than earlier with the disc. Now, this is something that should be helped with supervisor if you're under 13. If you are 12 years and under, if you're 12 years old and under, then ask your supervisor before watching this. Look at this. Now right here, since sometimes it happens, that's another thing. Watch. Here, now I'll go on here since I didn't realize I probably put that there. On the circular motion part. Now, if you haven't seen my video I've posted not that far ago, which is actually a few days from now, you'll actually see this. But a little bit of difference in what it was earlier. Take time. Once the scratches go away, if it's entirely, that's good for some CDs. That's why I say Brasso, but of course be moderately light on the GameCube ones. You don't want to be too hard on it, nor too soft. Too soft is dangerous and as bad as too heavy, but it's abrasive. A lot more abrasive than a toothpaste would for working on minor scratches. But look. Now let's clean this stuff off. It does not belong on there, obviously. It only belongs on there for at least a very few minutes. And while doing this especially. Now, let's clean it off. Right here. Let's continue it. Toothpaste there. Put your finger there until it comes all entirely off and out of there. Voila. Now go easy on the cloth not too aggressive at all. Now I shook that somewhat to help it come off. But again, Brasso is good for entire cleaning. If you prefer a computer game to be entirely clean or at least 90% clean with around approximately 90 using a Brasso, then go ahead. But again, this is SUPERVISOR for sure if you're 12 years old and under. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, but don't leave yet, because there's something I'm going to show on what the difference is in a second. You should also see no watermarks in the front. If there is watermarks or stuff from my cloth I'm using, then make sure you wipe it off. Now there's a scratch that would probably not be entirely removed unless, like I said, probably Brasso. But Brasso can do much more on deeper scratches. Not just minor, but deeper. That's for if you have a game that doesn't work, or a movie that skips a lot, or a music that skips a lot if you still want to listen to that CD. So now, hopefully, you like, comment, and subscribe, and look. Now it's a lot better. Now, I kind of did make the mistake with spraying too close like this, but go like this, 7 and 7.25 inches away from the disc, but don't go ever too close like I did. Now this looks way better than what it did. But of course, Brasso is the answer for if you want to have it entirely clean, mostly clean, or if it's a game that won't even load. Then do the trick. Never use isopropyl alcohol. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, more videos will be coming in the future. Thank you for watching. For those who wanted to learn or support my channel or both, thank you and goodbye.